friends being addicts, family, nothing. I never knew.
I experienced it when Paula was in that, and it was throughout the whole almost 16 years of the relationship, and I had no idea about it until after I met her. I didn't even know it was a problem. It's fucking sad.
You're sad.
Well, but this is. I didn't know what it was like to have somebody in a DV situation either. I didn't know what that was all about. And one of the things I did learn, and you know, Sunshine Blossom, I have to say, you know, you came over and you were very respectful, and I appreciated that. And one of the things that you said in my live was, people have to just be nicer to each other.
Yeah, they do.
But I'm noticing some of the things she's saying in here. I think, Shaun, what you need to do is you need to talk to somebody who was in a similar DV situation that Tiff was, because it's easy. It's easy from the.
Paula was in a DV situation with every one of her husbands.
Okay.
And I was with her, and I never DV'd her. I understood what she went through. For the longest time, every time I went to go scratch my face, she'd jerk like that. Every single time. I'd be on the other side of the fucking house going like this, and she'd jerk. And then finally, I got her to speak up for herself. Be like, why do you keep doing it? And then she explained to me exactly what happened.
Right. But I mean, there's different types of DV situations. Saying to somebody that they could have left when they were at a store, you're not in that mindset. You've never been in that mindset. Nobody in here has. You can't just decide to get up and leave. It's not like that. You know, if you've actually heard the story of when she was held captive.
I seen the bruises on the neck of when she showed a picture of her on her TikTok.
Yes, but do you realize that during that month, he was giving her drugs. He was giving her crack so she would be out of her mind and she couldn't escape. Are you aware of that?
No, I was not aware of that.
Right. She couldn't escape. She was tied down to a mattress on a floor in the house for a month. You know, and listen, I'm just trying to put some insight for you. You know, when I first got on here, I had the same thing where, well, if they're in a DV situation, why can't they just leave? It's not that easy. Every situation is different. And, you know, one of the things that I've learned on TikTok is you have to tread very carefully with people that were in DV situations and people that were addicts, because you don't know what they went through. You're all for putting the right information out there. You know, you say that we've put lies out about you and that you don't like that, and I understand that.
Well, so I'm gonna. My mod had asked me to ask you a question. Did you tell people in your live to report me to Social Security office?
I told people that anybody that is defrauding Social Security that they should absolutely. Maggie Foster collects thousands of dollars a month, thousands of dollars in cash.
I recycle my gifts that I get on TikTok. I think the last time that because I wasn't on TikTok, I was doing other things. I got $1.75. You know,
I'm not talking about gifts. I'm talking about flat on cash. I'm talking about cash on Cash Apps, Venmo, PayPal. She gets thousands of dollars a month. And what does she do with that money? She goes to concerts all over the country. And on top of that, she's getting Social Security. She's on free HUD housing. She gets free medical.
If I got thousands of dollars a month, do you think I'd be living in my fucking car? I mean, I wouldn't be going to no fucking concerts. I'd be fucking feeding my face. I'd be fucking... Jeez.
You do get
That's what I'm saying.
$1,000 a
Yes.
month.
People that are defrauding Social Security, yeah. I mean, she's one. There's another guy named Ty that gets, I think, $4,000
She's
a
over
month.
there on Favorited
Absolutely.
with Shaun.
4,000. You know what I could do with $4,000 a month? I would have a place right now. I would be in a home right now with $4,000 a month.
And listen, whoever your mod is there, Shaun knows what I do on this app. You know what I do on this app. You know I am not a fan of people posting Cash Apps and Venmos and all that. That's not going to stop. That doesn't mean that I'm not willing to help people out. I have helped people out on this app before. And yes, I'm willing to help Shaun do his research on this company. Does that mean that I agree with everything he's doing? No. Does that mean he agrees with what I'm doing? No. But you could be an adult about it, and you could try to help some. Necessarily like every piece and part about them. But what I'm saying is this, okay? What I'm saying is, Sunflower, whatever the hell your name is, Sunshine, you said
Fuck up.
for people to be nicer, okay? I was over listening to Shaun's live in Tiff's live, okay? She didn't start saying anything negative about Shaun until you brought up and you guys started talking about the TV situation. Sunshine, I answered that. Yes, I answered that. I said people that are committing Social Security fraud should be reported. Yes.
But I'm not committing crime. I'm not doing fraud.
You are.
Well, listen, again, I wanted to come over here and going on what Sunshine Blossom said in my live. People need to start being nicer. Okay? And nobody was saying anything ill will towards you until the DV situation was brought up. And that's all I wanted to say over here. Just if you know the story, you know he has 85 years in federal prison. That's got to tell you that.
Yeah, it says a lot. And to be honest with you, I don't think anybody should ever have to go through DV either. I don't believe in doing that. I don't believe it should be happening. And I'm that type of guy. If I see it, I involve myself. That's how I am. But people don't know that because they haven't been around me in public and witnessed what goes on after that situation. Yeah. There's so much that people don't know about me, but they assume that they know a lot about me. Me, as far as when it comes down to myself, dealing with Tiffany, for instance, I have no respect for her at all. But yet she still screams me. And that right there, and how she did it is like when I got blocked out of your live, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm gonna start asking people for help because I still needed the help, but I put myself on that back burner again. I'm in a situation right now where I can't go and do deliveries. There's nothing to do here. I'm trying to get housing. I'm trying to get my shit on track. So yeah, I'm struggling. Of course I'm gonna be fucking struggling. If people want to help me, they should have all rights to be able to do that if they want to. It's not a mandatory thing. I mainly come in here and I talk to people, try to,
What did I have to do with him getting blocked from Scammy's live? I hopped into his box and I tried to explain to him why he got blocked and to calm down and not blow up.
You got a lot of people that come over
such an asshole.
They come in and cause problems. A lot of people from Detective Tiff's live. A lot of people from Sweet and Sassy's live come over here and harass. Like a lot of shit. What you guys don't understand is Sweet and Sassy thinks that I wanted something to do with her, and I didn't. I turned her down on my live, and she went salty, and then she started attacking people in my chat, and she got blocked. And ever since then, she's been on a fucking rampage.
He hasn't been.
You're on a different app, okay? How are we stopping people from giving you money on here?
Because people come over here to this app and tell people not to help. And it's clear that you have people. It's clear that your people come over here because they come over here all the time.
Dan Bobby's not one of our people.
I don't know.
Toxic
I don't know how you must have somebody in the chat doing the record because I know if you go into the hallway and look in, you're only allowed to see so much.
And the ads would all.
Which I'm trying to talk to the developer and making that a limit to where people aren't able
for messages. Thank you.
Be able to listen to your voice
Daniel
and put up a picture, and say, okay, this is what this guy's talking about. Streaming somebody else's stream.
And a message. I received a long
your
message.
Platform, it's why, I don't know why you guys do it. You guys can do all you want and talk all you want about somebody, but streaming their stream, you're stealing from the creator. You're turning that creator into something that they're not. My streams are about my life and what I'm going through. And when I get attacked, I return it. If people start wanting to be rude to me, I'm going to be rude back because that's just how I believe. I believe that you treat people how you want to be treated. It's just not fair. It's not fair for people that, like, I come on here and tell people my life. I went from TikTok to come over here because I got sick and tired of being bullied over there and cyberstalked over there. I got tired of it, so I come over here for a little bit more peace of mind. But as soon as I come over here, you and Tiffany are blasting my name all over the fucking place on your streams, and people are coming over here and starting to troll me here.
Yep, it's gonna get worse.
Well, if
and Shaun
my feeling is if there's people that follow you on Favorited and don't follow you on TikTok, there's no reason why they would know anything about you, right?
Well, no, because people come in and start talking bad about me, and then people that are not on TikTok are like, "Well, what's going on here?" And I have to explain to them, "Look, these are trolls from TikTok coming over here to harass me. They're following me around." And a lot of people that come in here now, they just come in here to talk and they enjoy watching my live. When I was in the motel room for a few nights, I come back on, they're like, "Where have you been?" They want me to come on so they can talk and enjoy their day. People use me as background noise because they want to sit there and they want to know what's going on. They're following my story. My storyline right now, I'm stuck in a car in Texas. This is where I am. Trying to make my life better by getting to where I need to go to be able to have a place to live.
What are those cats playing with? Hold on, let me see what they're playing with. Hold on. Thank you for the heart.
It's difficult. It's difficult because I can't move forward if people keep knocking me back. They're kicking me while I'm down, and I don't need that right now. I'm trying to get emotional support. If people are sending me gifts so I can get something to eat, I'm gonna be able to get something to eat. If I needed to get gas in the car, people are sending me something to get gas in my car. That's good because then I'm able to move around and do what I need to do. And when a lot of people don't realize
Shaun.
it's difficult to have to deal with this. It's difficult to have to go through this shit. But it continues. What?
Do you think that maybe you should focus on getting your AC and all that fixed so you could start working again?
I'm gonna tell you, getting that AC, it cost me $400 to get it cost me $200 for the unit and it cost me $200 to have it put in, and the guy fucked it up.
Relocate you all over here.
I have this now.
Thank you. Thank you. My hands are all shaky. I'm sorry, guys. I've gotta calm down. So my Sarah's dog's he doesn't know what to do, and I've got baby cow cats on me.
It was off of Amazon.
Over here.
In a parts store, it's upwards to $800.
Oh, yeah,
$800.
I know that.
So
I want to go walk away, but my legs hurt really bad. So
I have not seen any Amazon drop
Go
boxes.
hug your 10 kitties.
Anywhere at all. And then I have to find
maybe you
somebody
need to go someplace more populated,
right?
Shaun. I
So
seriously
I have
tried
to have somebody put it in, which means
to
they
be
have
a
to put it
friend.
on a vac.
I tried to be a friend to him. When I offered him tutoring, that was sincere. When I offered him help on how to make the most out of door dashing, that was sincere. When he went into that other live,
you're able to put the coolant in. Then they
Are we
refill it up,
still?
and then
Nothing.
you got AC again.
Uh-oh.
But now my AC condenser is now making noises.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to restart because oh, hold on. It's a puzzle piece. My leggy tablet. I'm like, why is it ending?
Put it in. Did not put that reservoir back where it was supposed to go.
Oh,
and the pulley on the system
Give me another puzzle
was
piece. My
rubbing
hands
up
are too
against the
shaky.
line. I was
Work
unaware
with
of
me
it.
here too.
I noticed that the car was loose in power steering fluid, so my car started going,
Okay.
and the power
All right,
steering
we verified.
I
Okay,
put
so
fluid
here.
into it, and it wasn't showing any indication of where it was
When,
leaking from. It didn't look like it was leaking from anywhere, but the line underneath was where it was rubbed out.
When
It just had a little
I
micro-
saw things
and
were
every time I
not
turned
as he
turned
thought
that
they were
the steering
with
wheel,
Tink,
it would spit some
I reached out to him with my actual phone number. That was sincere.
I figured it out, and I'm like, I'm gonna check the line. I had to
When-
recheck mine twice.
When he went into the other live,
When they went to
and he
put it
thought,
back,
I understand what he was doing. Thank you. My nickname growing up was Bear.
They pulled outward, and it's supposed to be upward. So they bent the little prongs that hold it into place. So I gotta take that down, and I gotta fix it again.
I hope so too. I want to find peace.
Right
That's all I want.
You know,
But
they didn't have the power steering that I needed. It just
I understand in Shaun's way because he was in the chat and he said he was going to go stir
you know what?
shit.
No, everybody
Thank you.
understands that, but I think you need to take a look at
I understand
priorities for what you need.
that
And
he thought
your
he
car's
was
not
going
running great right now. You have no
to
AC,
defend
you're in a
Scammy
state that
and
you
stir
need
shit
AC.
with that
I mean,
side, but he didn't understand the situation that was going on, where we were trying to make peace with that other group of people, not stir shit with them. We were trying to make peace with them. So I understand his side. I do. I see where he's coming from, what he was trying to do. But when he went into that box and he started shitting on Scammy, I understand he was trying to do that so they thought that he also felt the same way about Scammy. Thank you for the heartbeat. Every time I see that, I always do like the hearts with my fingers, and you guys can't even see me. And my granddaughter and I do that all the time when I'm picking her up and when I drop her off. We always do the heart, and even on FaceTime calls. But I understand what he was trying to do. I do. In his fucked up way of thinking, I understand he meant well. However, the other side, in Scam's live, and Scammy did not know, they didn't see his chat, his comment in the chat previous to that. So they didn't know. They thought he went over there. Yeah, she is. They all thought he went over there just to talk shit about Scammy. And I get that that's not what he was trying to do. So there was a bunch of miscommunication, and he put himself into something without knowing what that something was. Right? So when he got blocked from Scammy's live and he started going off in his live, being all pissed about being blocked, I went into his box, and because I didn't think it was a public conversation. And so I went into his box and I tried to tell him that he had gotten himself involved in something he did not know anything about. And instead of making anything better, he made things worse. And the best thing to do is just kind of not do anything out of anger and to step back and let things calm down and then relook at it. And that's when I got the fuck you, Tiff, I'm getting rid of you too. And I got unmodded and blocked. Because he didn't comprehend and understand what I was saying. And what I was, basically he did not want to be wrong. So, I was sincerely trying to be a friend. Nothing more. Nothing more. I don't know why the divorce is taking so long. I don't know why. I filed the original file for divorce was back not this past December. It was actually filed on my birthday 2 years ago. And it's still sitting there in Tarrant County. And the bruises that you guys saw in those pictures, that was just from the day he got out that last time. That wasn't from when he held me hostage. I don't have any pictures from that. I have my journal that's in storage. But I mean, I have pictures from that time where, like, one picture, you'll see a collar around my neck. A collar. But I didn't take pictures of the injuries and whatnot. I think on my other phone, on my Android phone, I think I might have pictures of like where he carved the word slut, like when it was still healing in my hip with a steak knife. I know I still have the scars on my breast and on my thigh from, you know, when he cut me. But
So maybe in the meantime, you know,
no,
the air conditioner
even like, well, Safe Haven here in Tarrant County, the Victim Advocates program, I have a lawyer through there who's working on my divorce, and I have paperwork.
Will you just not sign it, Tiff?
So he was served, and he's stalling. He is stalling. He wants to write the court because he says he loves me. But then in like messages that I receive from him in various ways, they're very resourceful when they want to get a message to somebody. He tells me how horrible I am, how, you know, all kind, like he's always trying to break me, like always trying to break me.
I'm looking.
But yeah, so the divorce is still in the court. It's still in the court.
He's working. He has to report that. I mean, and he said he reports it. So there's not a problem with that. So, you know, people.
I'm so sorry, Tiff, and don't let that idiot get to you.
Even when it is final, I am so broken. There's just no way I could even.
Are you in therapy or anything?
Yeah, I have therapy 3 times a week. The VA, I have my video, because they have to see me on video to make sure I'm okay. I have video twice a week, and then I have in-person group once a week.
I eventually wanted to buy my own piece of property.
There's no way I would try to be with him or make it seem like I wanted to be with him. The last hands that ever touched me in any way like that was Daniel, and I don't.
There are nice people around, and they're polite, they're respectful, they share the fucking road. You know, if there's signs that say drive like a Texan, be respectful, you know what I mean? It's just like, I like it.
So all I can be is friends.
Right. You know,
all I can be is friends. That's all I can be is friends with anybody, and even that at a distance, because I have such huge trust issues.
You're probably gonna have to drive a little ways for it. But if you get that,
who's out for a crash? Julie, who are you talking about? Because I don't need money from anyone. I don't need money from anyone. Yes, Jana. Yeah, and he is a diagnosed narcissist with psychopath tendencies. So, thank you, Dawn. And I didn't know that either. It's when I was a hospital corpsman in the Navy, and it was when he finally put the mattress. I finally got him to put the mattress back in the bedroom and let me be in the bedroom. I was looking on my phone trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with this person. Like, there's no way that it's just Ruggs that did this. Like, what in the hell is going on? You know, I like want to find a solution because I wanted to help him. I wanted to be able to help him. So I started like Googling things, you know, and I was like, I Googled something along the lines of like, why is my husband accusing me of things I haven't done? And, you know, it started popping up all these narcissist things. And I'm like, I've never really heard of a narcissist before, you know, other than someone being an asshole. So I went down that rabbit hole. And I hear him laughing in my office because I was on a second floor apartment. And, oh, I don't need mods. It's okay. If people want to talk shit, they can talk shit. It's okay, Kool-Aid. It's okay. I know Scammy is a mod, but she's over at Shaun's, and my daughter's a mod, but really, if I don't know you, your words can't do anything. You know, if I haven't tried to help you or confide in you or,
I'm assuming that when you were in the hotel,
it just doesn't, those words can't hurt me.
Okay.
No, I will be though, Miranda.
On the first night, yes, nobody helped me.
Okay.
And then I took care of
I
the
think
rest
we're
of it.
okay.
I was having a lot of issues going on with my back, and
Who was I saying?
take care of my back.
He was in your
Oh yeah,
office.
someone said in there, Tiff making bank off you tonight. She's trauma dumping. I'm not trying to make money off of what happened to me. My story, I want my story to help other people. He's unfavorited.
And then he just wasn't helping me.
What are we yelling like that for?
Second night it didn't really help too much. The third night is when it started.
I'm not asking anyone for money or gifts for my story. That's Gigi. So whoever you are, that's Gigi.
If you're gonna be an asshole, get out of here.
That actually kind of gone forth to my body and leveled out my back wasn't hurt that much.
So,
You deserve nothing.
somebody can help you out. So, what we're doing isn't 100%. I mean, because you're still getting help. So chances are, if you were going to go ahead and get your car fixed so you could work, people would help you out with it, right?
I maybe that's just like that's a really hard thing for that to have happen.
Thank you, Scam Slayer. That's all I want is to help people. That's all I've ever wanted. Like, seriously, when I was younger and everyone asked, like, what you want to do when you grow up, I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a prosecuting attorney, and my Aunt Kathy is one of the highest ranking family court judges in the state of Minnesota. My uncle Bob actually is a well-renowned attorney in the state of Minnesota, and I went to William Mitchell College of Law just like they did. I wanted to help put bad guys away. My grandpa Nielsen was a canine officer in the city of South St. Paul. My stepfather's a police officer. So I grew up, and my mother's a nurse. I grew up in medical and legal is what I grew up in.
It took me a while to dive into how we get my phone.
I wanted to put bad guys away. It was actually my grandpa Nielsen that, as a hobby, he was a cartoonist, and he taught me how to draw. You did too. I graduated from Cambridge Isani High School. I grew up in Texas and Minnesota. My biological father lived down here in Texas, and my mom and my stepdad lived in Minnesota. Yes, there was some damage done, with the whole situation with Daniel.
Imagine.
And I'm trying to work through that. My mom comments on some of my videos every once in a while, and I try to reach out to my mother. My therapist says my mother's not a very healthy support for me, though. So I video called my mom because Daniel had put his math in my system, right? Which is what damaged my bone marrow, my pancreas. He gave me math poisoning. Which kept me, and it was unaliving organs in my body, and I was weak and I couldn't fight back.
Yeah.
So for Shaun to say I'm military trained, yeah, but my body was weak. I couldn't fight. And at the end of the day, even if I could, I shouldn't have to defend myself against my own husband.
Yep.
And in all honesty, if I had it pew pew and it was him and I, and and he, and all that happened,
This is a big state.
I couldn't pull the trigger on him. It would be easier to do it on myself than on him.
Cost me $200 to have this AC compressor put in, and he did a whole.
And still, if he was in front of me right now,
Well, I think
and he was coming at me again,
and find out where there's an Amazon drop
I
box.
couldn't.
And
Yeah, I
then
can probably do that.
look into somewhere in the
I
town
couldn't use it on him. If it came down to it, I couldn't.
for a service station. So you could pick it up and get
Yeah.
it installed. From that point, you can go somewhere where the population is larger and you could start working, and
A lot of people don't understand that.
you're on the way to doing what
I
you
get
need to
it.
do.
Yeah, I just have to make sure that I don't go and all around.
I want to help make things better for people, not hurt people.
Tip is not going to do anything to you. She
It has
honestly,
it has nothing to do with about her doing anything to me, because I'm not fucking scared of her, first of all.
You shouldn't be scared of me.
I just rather not.
I've only tried to help you, Shaun.
Dealing with the fucking mouth. I don't want to deal with that.
I don't think you should try to help him anymore.
I want to be able to live my life in fucking peace and not have to deal with the bullshit. If I'm doing deliveries in a town that she happens to be in, and she comes across me, all of a sudden there's going to be pictures of my car being taken and she's going
No.
to all over fucking TikTok.
No.
Oh yeah, he's sure it is that. Yes, I don't need that shit. You need to get the fuck
Absolutely not.
yeah, she's got other things to do with her life than that. I really don't think you have to worry about that.
No.
Apparently she doesn't have a whole lot to do with her life, because she's still fucking streaming me right now.
Well, I mean, she does work and all that. But listen,
You
I'm going to
do
hop
some.
down.
Yes, he is in Texas.
Focus on me. They see at least have some type of comfort and get it and start working again, because that would
I
probably.
still, and I'm gonna stop you here real quick. The reason why I have an exhaust leak, when I had my engine replaced, they actually stole my engine mounts and put them on another car, and they put those on here. I had no problem. All the engine mount, training mounts on this car were brand new when I got the car. Now they're not
Right.
brand new. So the guy, I swear I told you guys this when I was in Maine. I'm like, why the fuck is there the same car driving by hauling ass? You know what I
I
mean?
am
When that car was making
literally
almost similar
like
noise when it
on the
drove
living
prior.
before
And then it-
I should
so
be,
I think he swapped
because
out the
of the
exhaust and
damage
swapped out the
that was
engine
done
mount.
to my
What's
body
going on now is
from
that's
the
when I get an
rubs
exhaust leak at
and
flex
the
pipe,
abuse.
The engine's going like this.
I still push myself until my legs, my hips, my feet
And that's exactly why I have that exhaust.
can't take it
leak. So,
anymore.
So now I have to.
Do I have to?
Rubber
No.
mounts, tranny mounts
No, but I'm never going to
fucking
lose everything
solo
I
on me,
got.
and get that taken care
And
of.
I want to leave something for
Get
my
the exhaust,
granddaughter.
just down the flex pipe, cut it off, and have another one put back in.
He
its
has
place.
zero
I
remorse.
won't have to worry about an exhaust leak
You're
after that.
amazing, Tiff.
No, I have this Harry Potter Build-A-Bear that my granddaughter got for me that I take with me to my treatments.
Uh-huh.
And if I squeeze the paw, I love you, Grammy.
Aw.
Where you
Yeah, see. I
That's so
take that.
adorable.
straight through. So now I got to get some RTV and I got to put that in there and try to get the leaks and stuff. We're constantly putting oil in the fucking thing. The whole point of having a motor with 117,000 miles is it didn't have any leaks.
Well, next time.
Have I laughed at his situation? Yeah, I have. Because I tried to warn him about the situation.
Make sure you check.
And now he just continues to make bad decisions. And he talks in such huge circles. And he's earlier today I heard him talking about how if he came to TikTok it would be a shit show because people would be crying like babies. Oh, he blocked me. Oh, he blocked me. When in reality, he's the one that's been crying like a baby because he got blocked in Scammy's live.
And I wouldn't have had any problems with it. And that's just kind of shitty how it happened, you know?
Because Scammy is a good person, and she has hopes that, like me,
Went there, had no alignment issues at all.
like me with Daniel.
Tires start looking like this, and
We
they,
hope,
you know, they had
we hope
an alignment
that
machine there.
if we say the right thing,
$350, so they
that it'll be heard and absorbed, and the person that we're so hopeful for doing the right thing will all of a sudden go, oh shit,
Just put the fucking engine in, pal.
they're right. They're trying to help
It's a
me.
bin match, you know?
I'm doing this to myself.
Yes, I got fucking dicked around.
What am I doing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
You know,
before you even.
but he's not going to change. Just like Daniel's never going to change either.
Yep.
The only thing I can do.
I'm going to drop down, okay? Good luck,
Alright.
you know, focus on getting, you know, somebody, if you're going to get the AC done, so you
Sean is a
like
narcissist
somebody
as well.
for the
Forever a
hotel
victim. And the
you
thing
know,
is with narcissists, what I'm learning is that
I mean,
they're a wounded child
somebody may help
that
you
is
with that.
stuck. They're stranded in a
Maybe.
twisted,
Good luck.
I'm not gonna count.
demented playground.
The eggs before they hatch.
They
And let
they
me
know
know
they're lying, but at the same time in their lies,
okay?
they start to believe their
Yeah, I will,
lies.
for sure.
Yep.
In turn making them a bigger victim than what they went in with.
Yep.
So you can't try to rationalize anything with a
I don't have
narcissist.
to work for my car. Yes, I do have to work for my car.
You can't have
But we're not gonna, we're
a
gonna move on. Hey, my
adult
boy.
conversation with a narcissist. Because they don't grasp accountability, because they don't think they've done anything wrong.
It's cooled off a lot. It is cooled off.
And in order to take accountability, you have to be able to step back and understand and admit that you did something.
Been running this little fan to keep the pump.
Well, Sean is a DICK, and I wouldn't help him either.
It's cooled off enough, so I don't even need to run that fan right now.
Screw him.
Yeah, he will never, ever, ever, ever
Y'all can hear
change.
that?
But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end the live because my head is pounding.
Okay, feel
I'm
better.
probably gonna go stand in a cold shower for a little bit because I have to. I've got to like reset.
Love you.
Love you all. I love you,
Yeah, it's
Sassy.
like
Thank you guys
I
for
don't
sitting
know.
with me. Thank you for all the gifts. You guys don't have to do that. And just thank you for being here with
I
me.
gotta shut
Thank
the
you.
car off because
Thank you so much.
I've got less than a quarter of a tank of gas, so I'm not trying to use up